Now, what would be the best gym tips I would give myself 5 years ago if I was to go back to the gym again, and how would that help me really get the muscle and get the body that I've always wanted? Stay tuned for more. My name is Tao. Welcome to Just Bolo. What's up guys, Tao from Just Bolo here. Now we're going to get straight into it. Now the first thing that people should always do is set smart objectives. Smart objectives are measurable, attainable, realistic, and also trackable as well. You can do research all about it. It's implemented in many different ways in terms of business, or even in terms of work or self-improvement. And in this case, you should also apply it in the gym. If your goal is to get to 90 kilograms, it has to be a realistic goal. So if it's not realistic, that means that you're just not going to achieve it. That means you're not going to get the benefits. So it does have to be realistic, so you know it's achievable. Like, it's better to set several small goals to achieve 90 kilograms. So let's say if you're 80, okay, the main goal is to get to 82 kilograms first, then 84, then 86, then 88, then 90. And you should set objectives, timescales on when you want to achieve that, and have a diet plan to achieve that as well, and also a gym plan as well to also complement everything all in one package. How often you sleep, how often you eat, and this is what you're going to do to get to this point. That is always going to be something that would always propel you to achieve your goals in general. Outside of gym, but just in life anyway, smart objectives are always going to be objectives that really help you achieve the goal, and it also holds you accountable as well. Puts you in a position to be like, okay, cool, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, which is why I wasn't able to achieve this goal. Like, you're always going to be able to clearly see where the issue was and where you can improve as well. That's a very good thing about it. It really helps with self-improvement, self-development, and even self-awareness as well. So that's why I put that as my first one. Highly important, highly recommended. I always do it myself. I even have notes here for myself to do every single time. So small objectives, 100% number one, highly recommend. Next thing I'll definitely say for new beginners tend to quickly run the race, not knowing that it's a marathon. When it comes to gym, you need to know that you have to be consistent. You shouldn't work out too quickly and too often in the gym at the start, because in the end you're going to end up burning out unless you're going to stay consistent at that pace. But it's just, like I said, it's just not realistic for you to, if you're a new beginner, to instantly go into the gym, bang, 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 day in and day out, unless you have serious motivation and serious drive, which I don't think that everyone commonly has. From my perspective, training other people usually go to the gym just to lose weight or to look a certain type of way, which is a good enough reason, but depending on how motivated you are, I'll definitely say it's probably best for you to gradually increase the weight or gradually increase the number of repetitions that you go to the gym. Let's say if you were to go to the gym maybe twice a week, and you're thinking, okay, cool, I want to go 3 or 4 more times a week, then I would definitely say gradually put yourself in that process, because your body needs some time to adjust to how quickly you work out and how quickly you recover as well. If you're a beginner and you start going to the gym like 4 times a week, your body, you won't physically, it's nearly impossible unless you've been doing other sports activities outside of the gym previously. Your body won't have enough time to recover, especially if you're not eating properly or sleeping well. So I'll definitely say gradually get into it. Don't go too soon. There's always a time and a place for you to be able to go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week, especially if you're a beginner. I'll definitely say start twice a week, maybe Tuesday and Thursdays or Friday, Saturdays, whatever you want to do. Just give some space in between for enough time for recovery, so you don't burn yourself out. In terms of actual percentages, I'll definitely say if you want to increase the amount of weight that you're trying to do, I'll definitely say increase it by maybe 10% on average. Maybe you can go to 15-20% if you're really doing well. But I'll definitely say 10% should be where you're looking to increase your weight if you're trying to increase that weight at the very, very start. 10% is completely fine. 20%, anything above 20% is too much, way too much. Another thing that beginners need to get used to is get used to feeling uncomfortable. Get used to being put out of your comfort zone, get used to pain, get used to soreness. Sometimes it happens to everyone. You're eventually going to get sore, eventually going to get a lot of tiredness. Eventually it's going to happen where there are going to be days where you don't want to go to the gym, but you need to stick to your smart objectives. So you're going to have to go to the gym in order to get this. If not, it will come at a cost later down the line where you don't achieve the goals that you want. So getting used to being uncomfortable is something that you should adjust your mind and body to doing. So I'll definitely say getting used to just doing stuff you don't like. It creates a good discipline in your mind, and yeah. Another thing that I can do that can actually even help contribute to this, that might even encourage you to go gym more, is to actually work out with a friend. Sometimes people prefer to work more in groups, better in groups. Me personally, I dislike that completely. I'd rather work solo or dolo. That's just me personally though. I'd rather get the workouts done. Because what people tend to do is they tend to spend more time speaking, more time talking to each other. I'm not really one of them type of people that likes to do that. And you might not be either, but I've seen it happen where some people do work well, working out with each other. And I've also seen some people not work well, working out with each other. So depending on who your gym partner is or who you're going to be going out, just maybe doing jogging and stuff like that with, it will be very, very beneficial. But you just got to be very, very careful of who you choose to work out with. Are they going to be, or just ask yourself, are they going to be a liability or an asset to you while working out? If that's questionable or debatable, or you're trying to debate with yourself about it, then it's probably not a good thing. Just letting you know, FYI. If it's not a straight yes, then it's a no. That's my opinion personally, but I think it's a fact. If it's debatable, then you're letting your emotions get to your head, and it's just not practical. Definitely go solo or dolo, because I personally had that experience as well. Next thing is always warm up. Always get yourself warmed up in the gym. Start off. You can either do this by starting from low weights, doing a few more stretches or exercises that don't fully get you into the motion yet, but at least gets your body warmed up in that position. Check out my warm up video in the link in the description, or just look through my whole channel. You'll find it there. Yeah, warming up is always a good thing to do. Helps reduce injury, helps you get warmed up into the exercises as well, and there's less chance of you mistakenly getting your form incorrect or anything like that. So highly recommended. You should do it for every workout in my opinion. And warming up is even just using less weights. Like let's say if your PB for bench is maybe 150 kilograms, you warm up with no bar. Even me personally, I can bench, I don't know, 125, 130 kilograms right now, and I would always warm up with nothing on the barbell, which is 20 kilograms. So I warm up with 20 kilograms. Despite how much I can bench or deadlift or anything like that, I would always start off with minimal weights for those sets. If I'm doing it, then even as a beginner, you should definitely be doing it yourself. It's just a natural habit to do. It's a good habit to develop as well. Another thing that I would say that's very, very subjective depending on your lifestyle is getting up early. Sometimes working out early in the gym is very, very good. Not many people are in the gym around in the morning, depending on which gym you go to. It's definitely very encouraging to wake up, quickly eat, go to the gym, and it gets you in that mentality that, oh yeah, I'm gonna work hard now, and then the rest of the day you're kind of more energetic, more energized. But that's subjective to the person itself and to the lifestyle. Me personally, I actually prefer morning workouts, but sometimes, can't lie, I do fall asleep, so I oversleep sometimes, so that's why sometimes evening workouts might be more ideal. But I generally, if I pattern my schedule properly, generally we prefer morning workouts in general, anyway. And it wakes me up, it gets me more active, and it sets the right tone. I always feel better after going to the gym anyway. Next thing I would say, which thank God every single gym has, which is a water fountain. Drink lots of water when in the gym, and it's always going. Drinking water is always going to be healthy for you anyway, and it really does help you out. It really helps out with the workout, helps you get refreshed, it helps you even reduce the recovery time as well. It's always good for your body. Yeah, always bring a bottle to the gym, refill it every time. Yeah, it's generally one of the basic mistakes that beginners tend to make, is like, oh, have you brought your gym bottle? Because of COVID now, you can't just drink from the fountain, and I don't think you genuinely want to drink from the fountain. Probably not, even if there wasn't COVID. But yeah, bring a gym bottle, or bring any bottle, fill it up with water, always drink. It's always something good to have, and trust me, that water will taste exquisitely well if you have a very good workout. If you're drenched in sweat, or drenched in just drenched in working out, or just generally tired, having some sort of drink there would always encourage you to do more, and it feels really good as well. It's good for your skin. Water is always good for you. Drink more water. And lastly is also try new things. Always challenge yourself. Don't be too nervous to try out hard activities or take on a challenge. Like, let's say if you've never done barbell rows, you try it out. Always try new exercises, see what you can do and push your limits. Especially when you're a beginner and you're young, or even when old, you just want to push your limits, see what your body can do. Yeah, experiment. I want you to go on that experiment. Once you've experimented how much you can do with different activities, this is what I would personally do on a day-to-day. If I was a beginner and I had no idea about how much I can weigh, how much I should weigh, how much I should lift, what I would do. The first gym session or first couple gym sessions, I would generally spend the time to experiment and to see, okay, well, how many reps can I do for 8 to 12 reps? Because 8 to 15 reps is the ideal rep range for muscle building. Anything below that is more ideal for heavy lifting, and above that is more for endurance. So the best workouts, in my opinion, me personally, is a wide range. It's a wide variety. Sometimes lifting heavy, sometimes lifting light, sometimes lifting medium. That helps build muscle. It's a jack of all trades, but at the same time, it does come with a cost that you're not specializing in any of them. But ideally, you're still, or you're a well-rounded person. It's good balance in all four, in terms of power, aesthetic, and also endurance. So me personally, if I was to experiment anyway, I'll definitely experiment with firstly doing different workouts, seeing what my limits are, and seeing how long it takes for my body to recover. The recovery part is going to be most important, and finding out what it takes to recover as well. What gets me to recover quicker? Is it pre-workout? Is it post-workout? Is the food I eat? Is it the number of hours I sleep? Check out my recovery YouTube video as well, where I'll tell you the tips and tricks on how to recover much quicker and much healthier. Link is going to be in the description below. See you soon for that. Definitely try out new things, and after I've tried out new things, I'll definitely set targets and challenges. Like, okay, because I'm doing this now, I'm going to set a target of 10% per week. I'm going to increase the weight. So let's say if I started off with 8 kg dumbbells and bicep curls, I will increase that by 10%, which would be on average 10% of that would be like 9 kg. Next week I'll try the 9 kilograms one. The week after that I'll try the 10 kilograms one, and then the week after that 11 kilograms, and then so on and so on. Like I said, gradually you can increase. If you're going at a good momentum, going at a good rate, you can increase it by 20%. But anything above that probably won't be ideal. Purely because your body will need enough time to recover. Unless your recovery is superb and you're superhuman and you've gotten the best genetics, best recovery, all of that, but majority of us aren't like that. I'm not like that. So if you try out new things, set new plans, I think that's going to be the best way to get muscle growth, and even just to help get yourself back into the gym, perform better. Like, I can't stress this anymore. Having smart objectives, goals, plans written down, with a diet plan and even just a workout plan all come hand in hand, and it helps build you to be a better person in general. Applying small objectives even in your daily life would be very, very, very beneficial to you. Hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and peace. Stay bowling.